Hello everyone, what's up? My name is JWhisp and welcome to episode 9 of the Minecraft Hardcore Survival Let's Play. Here we are back in the world, and you may notice I've got a lot of XP. That's because in the last episode we made a super awesome, efficient, and effective Enderman XP farm, and those things get you so much XP. I really didn't even have to kill Enderman for that long to get this much XP. It's incredibly fast how much XP you can get. But because we have all this XP, I want to work on finally perfecting our armor and weapons to help keep us safe in this hardcore world. In this chest over here, I've talked about it for a little bit, but I actually have my first mending book. Now this is because I have a few villagers. Let's check out over here in the village. I might also need a few building blocks. I have some villagers that are really good. I have one villager that I can trade paper for emeralds with, which is really effective and awesome because I have this really amazing automatic sugarcane farm that gets me a lot of sugarcane just from AFKing. And I also have a separate villager that I can trade emeralds for mending books. And normally when I find a mending villager, it's usually around 20 or 30 something emeralds, but this villager that I have is extraordinarily cheap and barely charges me anything for some mending books. So first, this is the villager I was talking about. Amazing. We can get so many emeralds. We have 46 so far. And then right over here, I've only done one mending trade, but we can do some more. I have the mending villager. He should be just inside of this house. We just have to find him. There he is right there. Let's try to get down here. We just have to click on him. It's hard because I trapped him so that he couldn't move. Let's see if we can get him from down here. There we go. So 12 emeralds and one book for mending. And also, I could trade paper for emeralds if I want. So if I do this, trade some books, we can get mending books. So let me make sure. I already have mending on my boots and pants. Or sorry, wait. Boots and chest plate. We need mending for my pants, my helmet. That's 2 mending books. Mending for my pickaxe, that's 3. My sword is 4. That's pretty much all I need for now. I won't really want much more. I guess also mending for my elytra might be useful, but besides that, I don't really want too many other mending books. Oh, looks like I can't actually get any more right now. I could go to my sugarcane farm and make some more paper, I guess, and trade for some more emeralds, but for now, I think this is a good amount of mending books. I also want to work on, before I put mending on my sword, getting a perfect sword. My sword's pretty decent right now, but I want to see if I can enchant a few more diamond swords. I have this one right here. I can just disenchant and see if I can get some slightly better enchantments. Maybe get sharpness 5 on this, or fire aspect 2, or looting 3. Something like that would be really nice to have. Okay, so here we have the anvil. So first, my perfect pickaxe. Here we go. Boom. Okay, so that pickaxe is perfect. Now for my chest, or sorry, my pants and my helmet. Boom, we got mending. So now I think what I'm gonna do is put mending on my sword before I put it on my elytra. I know mending's important for the elytra, but I'm not really using my elytra much, nor can I use it much, because I don't really have a lot of resources to make firework rockets. I have all the paper I can ask for, but I don't exactly, I don't have any gunpowder to make firework rockets. So until we get a creeper farm, I probably won't be using my elytra much. But first, let's grab the lapis and see if we can do some sword enchantments to get a good diamond sword. Sharpness 4 on this sword would be the best so that we can combine them and get sharpness 5, which I'm sure we can definitely get because we have a lot of XP, which means we can do a lot of enchanting. Okay, there we go. We did get the fire aspect too. So let's make another diamond sword and just enchant a few and see what we can get. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. I enchanted an axe. The first enchantment I only got Unbreaking 3, so I disenchanted it, enchanted a new one, and we have a pretty good axe. I also enchanted one more sword, and we got sharpness 4 and looting 3. So that's pretty much all I could have wanted, because that should be able to make us a pretty perfect sword. So let's do some combining here. Oh, I still have some XP from disenchanting. Let's see. So first, let's see which one's cheaper to get the fire aspect 2 on our sword. I also don't want the knockback 2. We have to be careful. So maybe before we get fire aspect 2, let's combine these swords to see if we can get the looting. That costs 20 levels. That'll cost 16. Sharpness 4, looting 3, unbreaking, and fire aspect. Now let's combine this. Can we have all of these enchantments at once? Will it let us? I think we should be good. So we keep the sharpness, looting, unbreaking, and fire aspect. And we just get knockback. I'm not a huge fan of knockback 2. However, I don't think it's the worst enchantment, and it might actually be useful in hardcore. The reason I don't like knockback 2 is because it knocks back enemies, and it makes them harder to hit because they're farther away. But in hardcore, that might be useful. Okay, so now that we pretty much have the perfect sword, let's put mending on it, and boom! So, now that we pretty much have some perfect tools and armor and swords, I want to hear some name suggestions for what I should name all my armor and tools. I want to start giving it cool names, you know, stuff like that. Just giving it interesting names. Like, what do you guys think would be a good name for my sword, bow, pickaxe, maybe some of my armor, stuff like that. I'm really genuinely curious to hear. But, now that we have mending, perfect swords, perfect tools, perfect armor, it's time to upgrade this armor and my tools and my weapons to Netherite. So I want to do some Netherite mining, and I think it should be pretty easy considering we have this really awesome pickaxe, and I also have some cool things to help us mine some Netherite. Okay, I'm rested, it's a new day, and I'm ready to mine some Netherite. I pretty much have everything I need. I have a little bit of TNT to mine some Netherite, which would be nice. TNT is a good method, but I don't have a lot of TNT because, again, I don't have a lot of gunpowder. But we still have a little bit to play around with. I also have my fire resistance potions just in case I run into some lava. I probably won't need 5 8-minute long fire resistance potions, but it's still nice to have. I also have my shulker box just for some extra space. My golden apples in case I get hurt, and of course, we have our really good pickaxe, which will help us mine. But since we have mending on our pickaxe, we don't have to worry about coming back here to enchant and fix our pickaxe, because in the nether, there's a lot of quartz, which will give a lot of XP, which will help repair our pickaxe from constantly taking down the durability, mining a bunch of netherite. So let's head to the nether, and we just need to find a good place to mine netherite. Some biomes are definitely better than others for finding ancient debris. Oh, I forgot the piglins are going to want to attack me. It's alright, we can stay away from them. We just need to mine down. We need to get to a really low Y level. There's our previous piglin trading farm. Maybe going over there in the nether wastes, mining downwards, and seeing if we can find a good area. I definitely, though, I want to avoid giant lava lakes like that, because often mining underneath them isn't a good idea, because you can easily run into lava. I know we have fire resistance, so we shouldn't take too much damage from the lava, but it's still kind of annoying having to mine around a bunch of lava. It just causes a big mess, and it's kind of annoying when trying to find ancient debris. Alright, I mined down to about Y14. This is my favorite level for trying to find ancient debris, just because, I mean, ancient debris can really spawn anywhere in the nether, but it spawns best at lower Y levels. So I just created a little straight tunnel here, and I'm gonna fill it with TNT like every 4 or 5 blocks, and we're just gonna walk to the front and start lighting this up. We have to be really careful here. We're gonna have to come back here. Let's make a place we can hide and stay safe just in case, because the TNT can do a lot of damage, especially in hardcore. I want to make sure we don't hurt ourselves. So let's take the shield. Let's also have a fire resistance potion ready, because this is going to be epic. So let's do this. Also, on our way to the end of the tunnel, let's fill it up just to make sure we don't accidentally trip or fall into any holes on our way back. I think we should be good. There's just a few small holes. So all we need to do is pretty much start lighting the TNT, walking backwards, and this should hopefully expose a lot of ancient debris in netherite. Let's see, yeah. We're definitely far enough away where we should be pretty safe from the TNT explosions, but I still want to play it pretty safe. I want to be careful and get as far away from the TNT as I can, just because I don't want to risk taking any damage. Oh, wait. Yo, okay. There's some netherite right here. I didn't even see. Okay, let's take it. Technically, I know that it's ancient debris and not netherite. I kind of just use the two terms interchangeably. Okay, we have 3 pieces there. I also think we have 1 netherite ingot back at our base. So let's see if this exposed any netherite. I still have a few pieces of TNT left, but hopefully... let's see. I do have full bright on right now, so it should help us see in the dark. I'm not seeing any netherite. So, oh, there's 1 piece. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Oh, okay, 2 pieces right next to each other. Let's go. I know it's pretty common to find veins of 2 or 3. I've heard that you can find veins of 4, but I haven't yet been able to find one yet. Maybe I just haven't been lucky enough. Okay. Hey, that was still pretty good. Let's make another TNT tunnel and use the rest of our TNT. Hopefully we can find another piece or 2. Okay, here we go. This is the last TNT tunnel. And then after this, it's down to just mining around here and mining quartz to make sure our pickaxe durability stays high enough. Okay, we have 3 pieces of TNT left. Hopefully this will at least expose 1 or 2 more pieces of netherite. But if it doesn't, I won't be too mad. Pretty soon, we'll work on making ourselves a gunpowder farm. That way, we have plenty of firework rockets for our elytra, and we can also make plenty of TNT so that we can eventually get a bunch of netherite. Today, I'm not planning on getting all my tools and armor and weapons to become netherite. As long as I get a few pieces of netherite armor or tools, I'll be pretty happy. Alright, let's throw away some of our netherite junk and see what we exposed besides a bunch of lava, okay? Okay, there's 1 piece here. Let's see. Is this just one piece or two? Okay, well, that's one piece. That's fine, though. Let's still see. Any more around here? Even if there's just that one piece, I'll still be pretty happy with that. Okay, I think there's only that one piece. I always go through the tunnel twice just to make sure I didn't miss any from looking around too fast. But I think that was only the one piece, but we're still doing pretty good. We have 6 ancient debris just from 24 TNT. So we should be able to get a lot of ancient debris because we still have 5 minutes left from this fire resistance potion as well as 4 more fire resistance potions, which means we can just do a bunch of mining. Now, honestly, I really enjoy the mining technique for finding netherite because at least the way I do it is I just pop the fire resistance potion and pick a direction and start randomly mining like this, just sporadically mining all over the place, occasionally picking up some quartz here and there just because with mending on my pickaxe it'll help repair it. Now if you don't have mending, I would just recommend bringing an anvil and some diamonds with you to repair your pickaxe. You don't have to worry about XP because you'll get plenty of XP from the nether gold and the quartz. But this is pretty much all I do. I just sporadically mine a random tunnel and hey, just like that, you can occasionally find some ancient debris. And it actually seems pretty effective. Usually, you know, I've timed each method using beds, using TNT mining, using a wither even. And it seems like for me, the most efficient and quickest method is definitely TNT. However, TNT requires a lot of resources. It requires a lot of time mining a bunch of sand. It requires making a creeper farm for gunpowder, and you have to light the TNT. And so if you take into account the time it takes to make the farm and also mine the sand to make TNT, I think mining might be the best option. Now, if you have some extra sand and gunpowder like I did, I think TNT is a great method. But I think if you just want to do a bit of mining and you want to find netherite and ancient debris the quickest way you can, this is the best method. Plus, if you need some gold, you can easily mine it because you do need gold to make netherite ingots, so you can get the gold on the way, no problem. I think I'll also collect a little bit of nether gold here and there just for a little bit of extra gold. It'll be nice to have. So I'm gonna go through this and see how much netherite I can truly find. This should be interesting. Alright, my last potion of fire resistance is about to run out here, only 25 seconds. I could continue mining if I really wanted to because I don't think that the lava would do that much damage to me since I have such good armor. However, I already have a decent amount of netherite, 33 ancient debris, which should make us a decent amount of ingots. We should be able to turn all of our armor into netherite, as well as turn 1 or 2 pieces of, you know, a sword or a pickaxe into netherite if we wanted to. What's also pretty nice is, as you can see here, I have some nether gold, but in this chest is entirely filled with gold nuggets from the nether gold, which is pretty good. I do have fortune 3, so we were getting no shortage of nether gold, which will help give us a lot of gold, which will be really nice to have. The only downside about this method I realized is I've had to mine pretty much every vein of quartz and nether gold I could find just to get enough XP to prevent my pickaxe from breaking, but it was definitely worth it because we have a decent amount of ancient debris and a ton of gold. So I think it's time now to head back to our base through this long tunnel and see how much netherite we can have. Okay, we are back at the base. I pretty much just threw all of my junk into the cactus since I don't need it, and we're finally ready to turn all this ancient debris into netherite. Now, what I'm really curious about, I don't even care about the netherite. I'm just curious to see how much gold I can make from all of these gold ingots. I think we fill up the entire crafting table to make a gold ingot, right? Yes, okay, so we should get a few stacks of gold from all these gold nuggets, which is absolutely insane. I'm super excited that we have this much gold. We honestly don't need this much gold, because I think I already, let me check really fast. We have 34 there. We have a block of gold there. Here we have 30 gold ore that hasn't been smelted yet. Okay, I guess besides that, we are out of gold. But I think that's because we turned most of the gold we had into golden apples. So we should definitely have no shortage of gold or golden apples after this. And we still probably have to do 1 or 2 more netherite mining trips, which means that we should get tons more gold. So I think we'll definitely be okay in the gold department here. Let's grab all the netherite here. Or not netherite, all the gold here, and just do this to see how many more ingots we can get. We should get a decent more, let's see. Let's fill up this entire crafting table. I'm just curious to see, all in all, how much gold we have once I fill this entire thing up. Let's see. Okay, we're definitely doing good with the gold. 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of gold, and almost another half stack there, plus some gold nuggets. So we're definitely set on gold for a long time. All we have to do now is get some apples, and we'll be all set. I don't think I have too many apples, but we're definitely doing good. I mean, we already have 15 golden apples. We definitely don't need any more this second, but it's always nice to have them. And of course, we have all the netherite scrap, which we can use our gold ingots to turn into netherite ingots, which I already have one of. So let's wait for this to be done smelting and see how many netherite ingots we have. All right, here we go. Both of them are done smelting. I made another furnace, and we have our 33, netherite scrap. I don't think I have any more netherite scrap. I think I just had the one netherite ingot from all the scrap I got from a piglin bastion. So we should be pretty much set. So let's grab, we're gonna need a bit more gold, I think. Let's grab this and see what we can do. So 8 ingots. That's actually a lot more than I thought. I guess, I don't know. I was kind of too lazy to do the math in my head. So let's see. We should have 1 ingot for each piece of armor. That'll leave us with 5, which means 1 for my sword, 1 for my pickaxe, and I could do, I guess, 1 for some of my other tools too. I'll probably do it for my shovel. Maybe my axe. I don't know. My axe isn't perfect yet. Maybe the silk touch pickaxe. Let's see. So first, I need the smithing table. I think I just need iron. Yeah, I need iron and wood. And that's pretty much all we need. So I have some wood here. We can make the smithing table. I'm really excited, honestly. We should be, we're going to be pretty set after this. We're going to have some of the best armor, weapons, tools, all that stuff in the game. I know my house isn't the most organized right now. I'll work on it in the future. So let's grab this. Boom. Perfect boots. Perfect pants. Okay, let's go. Let's get the perfect chest plate. Perfect helmet. Okay, and there's our 5 ingots left. Yes, cover me in debris. Perfect. Let's get the sword. Let's get the pickaxe. The axe isn't perfect yet, so we're not going to do that, but let's do the shovel. And with the silk touch pickaxe, I probably won't ever upgrade this. If anything, I'll just add mending, and so this is fine in my eyes. I don't care about having efficiency 5 or unbreaking 3 on my silk touch, so we can do that. And that leaves us with 1 ingot left. What I'll probably do with this 1 ingot is just put it on a diamond axe whenever I perfect my diamond axe. Right now, I still need to get efficiency 5 on it, but I don't have quite enough XP to do that. So I'll probably enchant another diamond axe sometime later, and maybe by the next episode, we'll have the netherite axe. So there we have it. We pretty much have some of the best armor, weapons, tools in the game. Now, there's still one thing I need to do. Let's grab our... Oh, yo! I didn't even know I had 20 emeralds in that chest. Wait. Do I have emeralds hiding anywhere else? Okay, I don't think so, but... Okay, let's go to the Mending Villager, and I want to put Mending on my Elytra. We might put Unbreaking 3 on our Elytra sometime in the future, but for now, I just want Mending. Mending's going to be very important to have, just to make sure the Elytra doesn't break, and we can keep it around for a long time. Okay, let's check out the damage of this sword. Yeah, knockback 2 definitely could be useful, because with creepers and stuff like that, the knockback helps push them back. And of course, we have the looting 3, so we'll get tons of drops from the mobs we defeat. Let's be careful though. Let's head in here. We need to be safe. And we can trade for some mending books. Let's just squat down here. Boom. Mending. Give us the emeralds books. And there we go. We got 2 mending books. Okay, sweet. So we can actually put 1 mending book on our shovel, so then our shovel's perfected. And we can put another mending book on the elytra so that the elytra's perfected. And we should be pretty set after that. Okay, sword's definitely really strong. I'm liking this bad boy. Very good. And the fact that it has mending, I don't think we really have to ever worry about this sword really losing durability. Unbreaking 3 plus netherite plus mending means pretty much indestructible sword. The only way I can lose it is if I die. And if I died, well, the world would be over anyways, so it doesn't really matter. So, let's grab the elytra. Boom, we got mending, and let's get mending on the shovel. And there we go! I'm feeling really confident in this world now, because we are definitely stacked and ready to take on anything. But anyways, guys, that is all for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, all that stuff. We still have a little bit of stuff to upgrade before we have perfect armor and weapons. We need to enchant our shield with Unbreaking 3, maybe Unbreaking 3 on the elytra, get a slightly better axe and a slightly better bow, but for the most part, we are set, especially our sword and our armor. We're looking really good. So I'm really excited. I think we should be pretty well protected in this hardcore world. And so the only way I see us dying is if somehow we get overwhelmed with a bunch of mobs, or if somehow we fell into the void. And I think as long as we're safe around our Enderman XP farm, we should be pretty careful around the void. So hopefully this is a long-lasting and good hardcore world. I'm excited for the future. But like I said, that's all for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed. This is JWhisp, and I will see you guys all in the next episode.